Emergency CTV, Prime Minister. Just back to the bourbon ban. Last time I checked...
Was he? Wait, yeah, go ahead.
Well, last time I checked, Mr. Ford has a fair amount of control over the LCBO, even though I appreciate it's independent. But you told him to cool it on the ad that caused a lot of trouble. What if this alcohol thing...
And how did that work? Did he listen?
Yeah. But what if this alcohol thing...
I was right, by the way.
Well, what if this alcohol thing becomes more than an irritant? Look,
you know what's an irritant? 50% tariff on steel, 50% tariff on aluminum, 25% tariff on automobiles, all the tariffs on forest products. Those are more than irritants. Those are violations of our trade deal. Okay? The client of American producers, which ultimately there's a board for the LCBO, for the SAQ, for the Manitoba. There's not just one. Huh? They make those decisions. And they make those decisions in a judgment. Yes, there's different governance structures, and yes, surprise, surprise, the Premier of Ontario is influential with the LCBO. Okay. But he's the client. He's also the duly elected Premier of Ontario. He's got a majority. And he's taking a view, which, you know, by most indications is supported by the vast majority of the population. What we want to do is make progress as the whole. These issues such as decisions on which alcohol to put on the shelves, we can make progress very quickly on that, with progress with in other areas. And I will just underscore, we understand that and this is the point I've been making since day one, is that this long period of integration, deeper integration between Canada and the United States is over, that nostalgia isn't a strategy, that hope isn't a strategy. We're not going to go back to exactly the way things were. The U.S. has changed. It's their right, they've changed, but we're looking to negotiate something mutually agreeable, and there will be adjustments there. When we make progress on that, I'm still confident that we will make progress, but and then those judgments will be made by the provinces, and we'll encourage those judgments. But
follow up?
Don't have anything now. Just and quickly, there seem to be two stories. The Americans are quite specific publicly, and you've just been very specific publicly. But I keep hearing from the trade minister and somewhat from you the tone that this is all part of a negotiation, and underscoring that, it seems to suggest that it's normal, that this back and forth, these kind of positions publicly and behind closed doors, it's a normal negotiation. I'm assuming, like most Canadians don't see any of this as normal.
Look, what do you think rupture means? Rupture means that things aren't normal. Nostalgia is not a strategy. Things have changed. Things have changed fundamentally. We get that. We understand that. That's why we get up in the morning. What do we think about when we get up in the morning? We think about affordability for Canadians, how we can make life more affordable, and how we can build this country strong, more independent, more prosperous, fairer for all. That's what we get. And our negotiations with the United States and how we diversify our partnerships elsewhere. We don't get up first thing in the morning. I do not get up first thing in the morning and think about the United States. Okay? I think about Canadians. That's the difference. We have more than enough to do in this country. We're building this place strong. There is a misimpression by some of the degree to which we are reliant on the United States. Okay? Yes, it is our biggest trading partner by far. We are also their second biggest trading partner. There is a symbiosis between the two. There's a reason why 85% of our trade is tariff-free still, and that's maintained. Our destiny is first and foremost going to be determined by what we do here, how we build here. Canadians get that. Canadians get that. I'm not sure everyone south of the border understands that to the extent it is true.